You're working for Bank of America. What are you doing? What's your job?
Okay. I was the title was a managing director of financial crimes and compliance. And I was one of the guys that was working not on the revenue side, where you're looking to get customers and increase your revenue base. We were what I would call the person that would take the punch bowl away from the party when it got out of hand. Compliance, financial compliance, is basically the cops of the bank, of any financial institution. The financial compliance is I'll just call it compliance to make it simple. They're the ones that make sure that there are onboarding procedures in place so that when the institution wants to take on new customers, be it individuals, legal entities, what have you, you have a mechanism in place that can do due diligence or enhance due diligence depending on those type of customers. Are they high risk or not? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't just stop there. What also happens is once you have made the decision to take these customers on, and some of these customers could be like trusts or legal entities, that if you're looking for the actual beneficial owner, it could take a lot of work to find out who is the actual two-legged animal that has control over these accounts, right?
Yeah.
But once you finally made a decision to bring them on, then you have to have the right programs in place, monitoring of the transactions. So you want to make sure that not only do they stay, that they are good, that they stay good and true. That they don't get corrupted over the years, that things don't happen where all of a sudden you see these, what they claim they're going to do X, then all of a sudden they're doing Y and Z in their transactions. Like, well, what's going on? This is not what you said. Mm-hmm. So what my role was, and I was, a managing director, so I oversaw Latin America, which at that time included about 6 countries. We had to make sure that each of these countries, each country is a sovereign nation, they have their own rules and regulations. We had to make sure that they adhered to the best practices to make sure that the Bank of America or Merrill Lynch platforms were not compromised by bad guys.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get these questions or these calls? Because I got to imagine DEA knows they're your friends or whatever else. And banks are they're really strict with their information. Did you ever get the calls from buddies of yours going, hey, dude, I need some information. Can you just get it to me? Yeah.
No, I know. No. Well, honestly, I really didn't get those calls. I actually had some, this is police, cops.
Yeah.
I would get a call. Hey, Mike, I need to get a CD. Can you get me a CD? I would meet with agents, and I like to understand the new typologies because I don't want to ask them what's going on in investigation. It's kind of hard because you're so used to it.
Yeah.
And I was in Mexico, and it was kind of weird because I went from diplomatic status, even though it was limited in Mexico, I still had a black passport. Now I was naked, so to speak, and I had my blue passport, and I was what they call an expat.